Hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And don't forget, you can always sign up for membership. And tonight is supposed to be a members-only chat. However, because it is Sunday, I did promise members Sundays would always be members. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing this. It is so annoying. And my OBS keeps disconnecting, then it reconnects. So again, I absolutely apologize. It's going to buff for a minute and then it's going to reconnect. It's been doing this all day. So thank you, Tammy. So before I get into the case, there's a couple things that I want to discuss with you guys. If you haven't seen the candle, I made Valentine's Day candles. I did them differently and it took forever. But I'll show you guys the result. Hold on. Let me go get them. Whoop. So this one is a finished one that's going out tomorrow. I don't know if you can see it. Whoop. Okay. So there's a finished one that's going out tomorrow. And it's a full pound of wax. Then I made layered hearts, which I think came out pretty cool. But the layered one took forever. But that's also going to have that on it. And you can find them on the website. They are heavy. But it's very thick glass. It's a full pound of wax. And it's rose scented. I did a dupe of rose petals by I don't want to say the name wrong. I don't know. For some reason, I can't speak today. It's on the website. I don't know why I can't say the name right, but I'm not even going to try. It smells like a rose bouquet with like a little bit of burgundy rose, a little bit of honey. It smells really good. This one's a little stronger. But this one, not that one. This one, every scent is a different flavor, is a different scent. Every layer is a different scent. And I also made, hold on, in case I run out. Oh, and they also do come with cork tops. Hold on one second. Wow. If you don't want a heart, you just want a basic candle, I made those layers too. Don't mind this. They're just curing. Same scent. Oh, so, whoop. You don't do Valentine's? Why not? The layered is cool. It's just a pain in the ass. So, ow. So there's that. My back hurts. So you can buy them on the website. If you click on the candle, it goes automatically to the buy. One of my Patreons and friend pointed out there was a mistake on the website. There's still a few of them. On the mobile version of the website, that has now been fixed. So I just want to let everyone know it has been fixed. There was black covering and people couldn't see, but it was pointed out to me. I went in and I fixed it. And there's a couple things I still need to do on, thank you, Monica. There's a few things I still need to do on the mobile site. So it's a lot of work. I hate doing websites. That's why I gave it up a long time ago. But got to do what you got to do. So you can buy those on the website. Patreons, you get a 25% discount with a coupon code, which you can find in Patreon. Members, you get 15% off. And I believe it's members 15. I'm pretty sure it's members 15. Oh, the last thing I want to show you guys is the lighters. Hold on. I can't believe I forgot. I have not updated on the website. I've been so busy, but I want to show you guys how hot these lighters are. Hold on. Ugh. And I have them in 3 different colors. You can get them in white, gold, or black. Whoop. Oh, you can't even see the black one. Let me use the lighter one. But you will not find these on Amazon or anything like that. That I can promise. Here, you can see the white one. And those are the USB lighters that I'm going to upload to the website today. Or tonight, maybe. Definitely by tomorrow. And I'm excited. I have been looking for, a lot of people are asking me to sell, wax warmers. I still have not been able to find a good discount on them. So as soon as I do, I will definitely let you guys know. But right now, it's just not cost effective. I'm not going to sell a wax warmer for $30. And that's what I would have to sell in order to make a profit. So, not going to do it. The Valentine's Day Diptyque, is it Diptyque? I don't know why I can't say the name. But it is a mix of honey, rose, burgundy rose, just like a rose bouquet. And it smells wonderful. It really does. It's a heavy rose bouquet smell, but it smells really good. So, I bought one so I could use your melts. Yeah, I know. And I give a free wax melt with most, pretty much every order. So I'm like, shit. And then everyone kept asking me. I've been looking for a while for wax warmers. So, gotta find one. Like I said, I'm waiting for a sale from retail or something because I'm not going to sell them for $30. Alright. So, like I said, internet's going to kick out. It's going to come back. It's going to kick out. It's going to come back. It's going to kick out. If it takes more than a couple of minutes, that's not a good thing. But I don't understand all of the e-begging lately. It is mind-blowing to me. None of these people that I see blatantly e-begging even fucking need the money. That's the sad part. So one thing that I am going to put out there, and I mean this, you will never, ever have to donate to me for me to read your chat. You will never have to donate to me for asking me a question. You'll never have to donate to me to get my attention. I will never not look at chat. I will never tell you have to pay me to ask a question. I will never tell you that it's $24.99 for me to acknowledge you. It's not going to happen. The thing is, though, if I see people constantly give money to other creators that are doing that, and then I'm sitting here giving it for free, I might change. But until I see that, I'm not worried about it. But I've seen that a couple of times, not from my people, from other people where they're giving creators money for questions, or they're giving creators money to get acknowledged. and they're giving it. And then I see them in other chats where they don't have to do that and they give nothing. That, if I see that consistently, then I might change. But until then, I'm sticking where I'm at. And out of all these people that are e-begging, they don't have kids, they have one kid, they're just, it's pathetic to me. It is. And I'm the first one. If I need money or I need to do a fundraiser, I'll do a fundraiser. Once the money's met, done. Finished. But I see people making $8,000, $10,000 a month that are fucking e-begging. And it's disgusting. I just want to say that. I think it's fucking gross. Just saying. Yeah, creators really do that. Some of the big creators do it. Like, I always use them as an example. Popcorn Planet. They have a rolling thing right under their chat that says, for $24.99, they have like 200,000 subs. For $24.99, we'll stop what we're doing to acknowledge you. I'm sorry, I'll stop what I'm doing if someone gives me $2. But yeah, that's on their rolling screen. She has been begging hard. It's disgusting. I haven't watched her, but I heard that Summer's birthday, she opened up a pair of $400 sunglasses. Well, yeah, you made over 10 grand from YouTube. This month, she showed her thing and she's already made 8,000. But yet you're begging, you only have $55. Bitch, shut the fuck up. That shit's annoying. Well, yeah, he's going to miss a lot if he has thousands in there. But I've seen people, I don't watch him that much, but the few times I did see him, hey Ann. The few times I have seen him, he definitely doesn't e-beg or anything. But people do give him money to ask a question, to answer a question. So I heard that as well. Yeah, that's what I was told. Can I tell you some Grant of 5? I did a couple of days ago. Where do you think Genius got it from? Thank you, Rocco. You don't have to acknowledge me, but hey. Yeah, I what's up, Adrian? I covered her. I was the first one to cover her. Just saying. 2 nights ago. There's my video's there. It's my cover screen. So yeah, I did cover her. But there's not much more to cover on her. It's kind of, it's at a standstill. There's nothing else. Well, mods are supposed to do that, Lindsay. Every time someone comes in, a mod is supposed to welcome them. If, like, I'm looking at camera and I don't see it, mods are always supposed to do that. Some of my mods slack, but we already know I have shitty mods. No, I'm just kidding. Another thing. I was actually talking to people, my Patreons and a lot of my mods about this today. I think it's funny that, you know, I'm one of the few creators that actually does all of my own work. I hear so many of these creators, their mods did this, their mods did that, their mods did this. I want everyone to know nobody does work for me. I do it on my own. I do all my own research. I do all my own cases. Like, I'll ask them what case you want me to do. Members picked a case I still have to look into. But I want everyone to know I do all of my own work. I don't ask my mods for anything other than to mod. That's it. And they'll tell you that. So I don't know where rumors start that, you know, my mods did this or my mods did that, or no, I do all my own and always have. My mods have offered to help. What do you need help with? What do you want us to research? I don't know. I'm the type of person, like, I want to do it for myself, because if I get something wrong, that's on me. I don't want to look at a mod and be like, they gave me the wrong info. That would be embarrassing, and it's not something I would want to do. So that's why I just do all my own. So that's why sometimes I'm a little slow on stuff. I'm a little slow in, you know, getting into something, but I run a full-time business. I take care of 3 kids. I have to clean a house, you know, like, I just have life. So I do everything by myself. So sometimes I am a little slow, and I apologize for that. Credits are now to your G 2021. You can also use your own money to travel for investigating. That is true too. It is. Now, if you need help, like what I said, but everyone knows that I live paycheck to paycheck. I live week to week. It's not a secret. And like I said, when I need money, I'll ask for it. But, you know, when I need money for a specific thing, I'll ask for it. So I just want to finish that part out with, I don't want anyone to think I'm saying like I don't need money, because I always need money. But I will never e-beg for it. I will never, when I say something like I need something, like shit, I need a root canal, I'm not telling anyone to give me money for it. I wouldn't even pay the $2,500 for it. So it don't matter. I'm going to live with this until I find a school. And I want to thank you guys for all your recommendations. I got a couple of recommendation schools that I plan on calling tomorrow. One's in Georgia, one's in Tennessee. Nashville's actually closer. And I'm definitely going to check them out. So I want to thank you for the recommendations. I will let you guys know the follow-up tomorrow. And I'm the one with 3 kids. So, and single. So I don't know. I'm really getting disgusted with all the fucking e-begging and everything else. So I just want to put that out there. Next, Jenny Jen. I heard when, I know, exactly. Ever wonder why outsized TC get involved out of the blue under the guise of doing community good? It's ridiculous. So another thing I called out days ago. Actually, I think called it out 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So, Autumn, I totally agree. 100% agree. But not only that, dumbass showed her screen. She made $8,000 this month. And you're bitching about what? Like, I'm just curious. I'm all excited. I've had the best month I've had in probably a year. But I'm nowhere close to that. Not even remotely close. And you don't see me begging. I just think it's disgusting. I really do. And the fact that she's trying to hide it, I heard, only through PayPal. Bitch, sit the fuck down, Marissa. You sound like an asshole. Giving power. I know, like, they didn't learn the first time. Now we're going to go into round 2. But she did a good fundraiser, so that's all we have to look at. Shut the fuck up. All right. 0 kids that I know of. Well, that's a good thing. So, last thing I want to talk about before I get into the case. So, I heard Jenny Jen, if you're not familiar, from the DC, made a comment. I don't know if it was her or someone in the chat. I don't know. I just heard it secondhand. Said, and we still haven't seen Laura stand up yet. Did you not see my video from the other day? Because I stood up. But just for you, Jenny Jen, I'm going to stand up again. Under one condition. Are you going to stand up? Let's see what you look like. Because everyone's always so into what I look like. Well, what do you look like? You don't even show your face, let alone your body. So I'll happily stand up. I just want you to stand up next, and I want Diane to show who she is, and I want Wendy to stand up, and I want Randy to stand up. I mean, if you're telling me to stand up, then shouldn't everybody stand up? But just to entertain you, Jenny Jen, I will just for you. There you go, Jenny Jen. Happy? Happy? Or just jealous? Yeah, that's what I thought. Asshole. All right. I know she's annoying. So, there's that. I know the nerve of them. They don't even show their face. But, okay. So, I did it to entertain her. Now, I want to see them do it. Okay? Now, I want to see you stand up, Jenny Jen. Well, maybe I don't, actually. So, sound like to pay for taxes, but he yelled loud. Who's he? No, not you, Jennifer. I want you on your feet. She's going to get people to yell about you. I'm just saying, I'm so sick and tired of people who don't even show their face, so worried about what I look like. Well, there you go. Now you know what I look like again. Sorry, I can't move back. My wall's right there. So, that's all. Mr. Vlog, I had your puppet stand up. That's funny. 64. Actually, 65 as of this morning. But, I still have more to go. I have no idea, Audra. I don't watch her at all. Thank you, Anne. MGL's hubby was yelling at her? Why? They're insecure about themselves, so they go after other people. So I've heard. Thank you, Juror Matters. Some I could speak on, others but won't speak to them. They're weak. I agree. I'm just saying, okay, so I stood up. Now what? But I stood up the other day, too. So, okay. Thank you, Lori. So let's get into this case. Now, as you guys know, I did a live the other Friday night about McKinney. For some reason, her first name just slipped me, and I don't want to say a missing kid's first name wrong. But I did do a live on her. Not much information, so not much we can say. Exactly, your turn, JJJ, Wendy, Randy, and the rest of you that never show yourself. Exactly right. Stephanie, Mandy, all of them. So, thank you, hounds. Is it someplace I can private message you? Yeah, you can private message me on Instagram. You can private message me on Facebook. Or you can email me. So, I did a live Friday night on her. There really wasn't much information. Now I see that I heard right after my live ended, some of Marissa's yes people did a video on her, which is wonderful. And now it seems like Marissa's trying to take over the whole case. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So I just want everyone to know. It's actually Pink. Serenity, thank you. I couldn't think of the name. I want everyone to know I'm not going to stop talking about it, but I'm not doing another Summer Wells with her. It's not happening. So, welcome, Lori. So, it's not that I'm like walking away from the case or anything like that, because I'm not. There's a lot to it. But I'm not gonna deal with her. It's just not gonna happen. So that's why I'm talking about something else. And this case is actually just as interesting. So let me pull up my little notes. All right. Whoop. Now, by the way, she went missing on January 27th. And there's billboards up already. It says a lot. All right. So Alexis Gabe she's 24. She's a nursing student. She is from the Bay Area. She was last seen on January 26th. And for the last 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, it's getting worse and worse and worse. She was reported missing on January 27th. The last place that she was seen was 9 p.m. at her ex-boyfriend's house. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if for anyone that is following the case, I can't find the ex-boyfriend's name anywhere. Like, they're not releasing it, and I don't know why. I researched, I can't find the ex-boyfriend's name. So I'm not sure if I'm right that they haven't released it or if I'm missing something. What got me interested in this case, you guys know I like Family Annihilators and, people going at each other. But, you know, husband and wife killing, that kind of stuff. I never said I was normal. So they found Alexis's car. It was parked on Trenton Street, which is a cul-de-sac, just a few blocks off the city's main street. The keys was still in the ignition. The car wasn't on, but the keys were in the ignition. You know, listening, and I'm going to play it, but listening to her brother, he said the first thing he did was open the trunk. And I cannot even imagine feeling that, because in my opinion, that's a crime show thing. Like, that's what you do in crime shows. Open the trunk, open the trunk. Then maybe there's a dead body in the trunk. So that's what I thought of when he said it. Video footage obtained by police shows an individual getting out of her car and walking away, but the police have yet to determine who the identity is of that person. The more time that goes by, obviously, the more unsettled everyone is. The way they found her car was extremely unusual. Her phone is either disconnected or off. There's no ringing from it. She's 5'7", 170 pounds. She was last wearing a silver and black hoodie, black pants, and green and white shoes. Police have been in contact with family and friends, and they're doing everything they can to find her. It is their top priority. The ex-boyfriend has been interviewed multiple times. They're not saying that he's guilty or not guilty, but he hasn't been arrested or anything. Or someone with a chainsaw. Duct tape, carpet, trunk, New York City thing. Now, I'm telling you, though, but that is something you think of. Almost the exact scenario happened to a similar age girl outside her boyfriend's apartment, car and everything right near. Oh, no shit. So, I just cannot fucking believe that, like, in today's day and age, it's 2022. You're not getting away with murder. You're eventually going to get caught. The one thing that caught my eye, though, is the police said they have video of somebody walking away. It's obviously not the ex-boyfriend, but that doesn't mean that it's not some girl. They didn't say if it was male or female. They never said that it was, you know, somebody that knew her. Like, they don't know. But they're just saying the identity is hidden. So this case is in California, Oakland. Now, this is a wealthy area, too. This is not the slums. This is not some poor area. She was a nursing student. She had a whole future ahead of her. They issued search warrants. They did warrants, brought it to the ex-boyfriend's house. And again, I can't find a name. Hey, Brenda, I can't find a name of the ex-boyfriend to look him up. I mean, I guess I'll hit the Facebook groups and ask, but we all know how Facebook groups and cases go. So I'm going to play a video of her brother.
It just felt like... like a regular day. She asked if she had mail at the post office.
That was last Wednesday afternoon, January 26th. Gwyn Gabe said by the next morning, his younger sister, Alexis Gabe, had not come home to the apartment she shares with her parents.
What is it that made you feel that this was serious? This was a scary situation for her to disappear?
Because usually she comes home because she has responsibilities. She drops my brother off at school.
The family launched an intensive search around Bridoff. They said, and her personal belongings are gone. They knew something was terribly wrong and reported her missing to police. They said they then contacted her ex-boyfriend, someone she dated for 3 years until late 2021. They say he told them he saw her the night she vanished.
He did say that she was there and she left at 9 p.m.
You've been able to connect with him on helping,
We have not been able to connect with him, no.
for helping out with posters or anything.
Yeah, for anything.
Has he said he doesn't want to?
We haven't had contact of any kind.
They say the police this week executed a search warrant at the ex-boyfriend's home in Antioch, removing bags of potential evidence. They praised police for their efforts and launched their own social media campaign, distributing flyers across the entire Bay Area and beyond.
This doesn't feel real. I'm seeing like her poster all over the place. I'm seeing her on the news. My parents from the start, they were just extremely worried. It's just getting worse and worse. Now a lot more darker thoughts are starting to enter my parents' minds.
I would say support from family and friends has been huge. If we didn't have that, I don't know that we'd be able to do this. Yeah, it's pretty much indescribable. There's no words.
The search continues as police pursue tips and analyze evidence. In the East Bay, I'm Leslie Brinkley, ABC 7 News.
All right, so that was one report. I'm so confused on this, and I wish I could look up the ex-boyfriend. But they do. Like Natalie's right. They give a address, but they don't give a name. So it could be his parents' house. It could be renting. I don't think we're going to get much from there. Here's where I'm confused on this. The ex-boyfriend admitted that he saw her that night. Okay. That could make him innocent. Then I think, like, he didn't have to tell them that he saw her. He could have said, I never saw her. Unless he was afraid that she was on camera or she sent a video or something. The person that they said walking away from the car, I don't think is him, or they would have arrested him. Where I have the biggest issue is why wouldn't he want to help locate her? He was with her for 3 years. Then I think back to my exes. I don't think any of them would be like, yeah, let's put up posters, let's help. I think some of my exes that I don't have kids with, probably. Friends that I used to date, yes. But like the fathers of my kids, they wouldn't do it. I don't think they would. And if they did, they would do it for show. But so then I sat back and I thought, would a guy do it? And I got to think that a lot of guys wouldn't. If you're done, you're done. You broke up with someone and it's just not your problem anymore. So I'm tossed between both. I know it is last saw her, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why would he say that if he's guilty? Why would he even admit it? He said he was with her until 9:30, but then the car was found like a block from her best friend's house. Now, you live over there, don't you, Natalie? Well, it seems they just broke up so they're still in touch. It seems they just broke up late 21. That's what I'm thinking. Is he seeing someone else? I have no way to research him because they won't give his name. Natalie, have you heard his name at all? That's what I'm saying. Maybe the Facebook groups would give his name, but we all know how the Facebook groups are. They're just chock full of lies. So then this clip is about the vigil that took place. I don't believe he was there. All right, I don't believe he was there. Oh, it's one city over. Hold on.
Alexis Gabe of Oakley. She was last seen 11 days ago. Her family is becoming more distressed and worried. And today, as ABC 7 News reporter Cornell Bernard shows us, they received strength and support from the community.
We are hoping and praying that she will be back safely.
Family, friends, and strangers taking part in this Sunday vigil walk to remind the community Alexis Gabe is still missing.
Every day feels like unreal. Yeah. It's really heartbreaking. This is like day 11, and every day it gets harder and harder.
Alexis's missing flyers are everywhere across East Contra Costa County. New billboards are now up on Highway 4 asking for tips in the case.
Everyone's willing to help. We are super grateful for all the businesses that put up flyers.
We can't do this alone. Your support means literally everything, and I think it keeps the right amount of pressure on the case itself to continue.
They have that woman as a friend. That's the brother's wife. Just want to clear that up.
Moving forward so that we can get Alexis back home.
Relatives told ABC 7 News last week that Alexis was last seen by her ex-boyfriend around January 26th. Today's vigil walk for Alexis started here at Trenton Street and Oakley Road. This is the same spot where her car was found. The keys were still in it.
Doors unlocked. My cousin opened the door. I opened the trunk.
On February 1st, police searched an Antioch home linked to Alexis's ex-boyfriend, removing bags of evidence. Since then, police say there are no new developments in the case.
No matter how bleak, how long it might take, hang on to that hope.
Alexis's friends and family know her as kind, smart, and funny. They say they won't stop searching for her.
I think she had dreams, but right now she was just at a point in her life where she was finding herself and just enjoying life, enjoying the moment. She was very happy.
In Oakley, Cornell Bernard, ABC 7 News.
This is Oakley, California. It's sad. And I just can't believe that they are not releasing the boyfriend's name. I mean, he's not a minor. I don't know why they wouldn't release his name, honestly. All those neighbors, nobody saw anything. They just found her car. I believe it was the day after she went missing. They found her car with the keys in it, and the police said there's video surveillance, probably someone's ring bell that with all those houses. That's my guess, that's the camera surveillance. But is it a guy or a girl? Where'd they get the car from? Why did they bring it back to... I mean, there's so many questions. Yeah, she was a nursing student. I don't think because it was a residential area. That's why I think that somebody probably got her on a ring bell. The ex-boyfriend, they will not release the name. I don't know why. Let me see if there's any update. One thing they did seize from the boyfriend's house is a vacuum cleaner. They seized a vacuum cleaner. They intensified by right after they found the keys still in the ignition. She vanished under suspicious circumstances on her way home from her. Oh, she was on her way home from her ex-boyfriend's house. She told Alexis Gabe's family said they haven't heard from her since she was last with her ex-boyfriend. Oakley police said that a male acquaintance whose name has not been publicly released told them Gabe was at his house till 9 p.m. on January 26th, but she failed to return home. Security cameras captured Gabe's car in Oakley, a city in the Bay Area, around 9:30, and an unidentified person can be seen getting out of the car. Police said they're examining digital images from surrounding cameras in the ex-boyfriend's neighborhood and in the location where a car was found. Gwyn Marcus Gabe, Gabe's brother, said that he and his girlfriend Morgan, it's his girlfriend, have been leading search efforts, and they found her car on Thursday afternoon. Abandoned keys in the ignition, door unlocked, and no sign of her.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, hon. On Tuesday, Oakley police, with the assistance of Anatoc Police Department and Contra Costa County detectives, district attorney, served a search warrant at the home they believed to be Alexis' ex-boyfriend, where she was last seen. They collected several large bags and a vacuum cleaner. Police said they had questioned Gabe's former flame more than once, but were not actively in contact with him. In the weeks since her disappearance, cops said that her search terms had fanned out across Contra Costa, putting up flyers and hoping to find any trace of her. Facebook group was also set up. By Monday, as the search entered its 5th day, this was 3 days ago, Alexis' brother said that their mom had been crying all night, all morning. Oakley police did not immediately respond for requests to comment on the investigation on Wednesday, and has not publicly identified any suspects or person of interest. I don't know why they're not releasing his name. You'll take his vacuum cleaner. You release... Oh, Antioch. Sorry. They'll release his address. His address is posted everywhere, but they won't release his name, which is kind of weird. All they keep talking about is the ex-boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend. But nothing. 5 hours ago. All right, February 6th today, community members walked along Oakley Road. I'll show you guys. "200 community members in Oakley met on Sunday to raise awareness. She's been missing since the end of January. His disappearance has rattled and frustrated the quiet Contra community. Sitting alongside her friends, and as a tear dropped down her face, it definitely sucks when you sit and think you just can't talk to her. Police haven't made any updates since since they raided his home. Billboards have gone up both in Stockton and along Highway 4 in Contra Costa County, urging members of the public to reach out with any information. Today, community members from Oakley and surrounding towns met at the intersection where Gabe's car was found and passed out t-shirts, black and white photo of her face with the words "Stay Strong." All right. They created a GoFundMe. So far has raised $12,000. She was always making people laugh. I'll open that after. Police taking the case seriously, adding the number of officers on the case has gone from 2 to 25. There's not much they can do, I guess. Resident neighbor in Brentwood. Incident. Yeah, it's a pretty wealthy area. Damn, you guys see these highlights? Missing woman's body wrapped in carpet, dumped in California mountains. Family bailed him out of jail. Then his missing father was found dead in the garage. 2 bodies found in Sierra Nevada. 1 man is missing. 1 is a missing man. Some heavy highlights. Can you forward link with surveillance to Laura? Yeah, but I don't know what the boyfriend looks like. So that's where her car was found. The father of Alexis Gabe's center, who does not want to be identified, lights a candle during a vigil for his daughter. Interesting. So this was the last update. But again, I have to question. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I just don't know why they're not naming the ex-boyfriend. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to check out the Facebook group. All right.
See you.
All right. I'm just looking through the Facebook group.
New clues retrieved by investigators who are executing a search warrant tonight. Thank you for joining us on Crown 4 News at 9. I'm Pam Moore.
And I'm Ken Wayne. Tomorrow will mark 1 week since Alexis Gabe was last seen, and today investigators searched the last place she was likely spotted before her disappearance. Crown 4's Jonathan McCall has new video and details on the investigation.
Tuesday afternoon, Antioch police removed several large bags from this home on Bent Tree Way as part of a search warrant execution. The home is believed to belong to the ex-boyfriend of 24-year-old Alexis Gabe. It was also the last place she was reportedly seen.
A statement was made by her ex-boyfriend that she was at his house until 9 p.m. on Wednesday night. And after that, she did not return home. Yes, the police have questioned him more than once and have taken his statement. We are not in contact with him, so we don't know any other information regarding the ex-boyfriend.
Among some of the items removed by investigators from that home on Tuesday was a vacuum cleaner. Investigators hope the items can provide answers on where they can find Gabe, who was last seen on Wednesday. The very next day, her car found abandoned with the key still inside of the ignition.
The police are looking into the person who dropped off her car, and they are looking into all digital imagery from surrounding cameras in the ex-boyfriend's neighborhood and in the location her car was found.
In the following days since Alexis's disappearance, Search teams have combed parts of Contra Costa County, putting up flyers and looking for any clues of where she could be. Alexis is described as an Asian woman, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing about 170 pounds. She was last seen wearing a white tank top, a silver and black hooded sweatshirt, black pants, and green and white shoes. Oakley police say that finding Alexis is their top priority. So far, the department has not publicly named a suspect or a person of interest in the case. Jonathan McCall, Cron 4 News.
It's crazy, right? Oh, I didn't have that on thing. That's what I'm looking at. I don't have it yet, but I'm gonna look. I went to look for it now.
Strong winds are posing a date.
I went to look for it and then got sidetracked. I don't see where that video is released. I don't see where that video is released. I can't find it. So if somebody has it, yeah, definitely send it. Yeah, but you know what? Even if he had a lawyer, they would still release a name. I don't know why they're not releasing his name, but they released his address. Why gather anything from his house if he isn't a person of interest? I agree with that. I think he is a person of interest, but maybe they just don't want to. Maybe the only other thing I could think of is that his parents have influence. Maybe his parents are something serious, you know, like government, you know, cops, something like that. Oh, the news stated they hadn't listed him. I don't know. Maybe his father is somebody. No, he's not in jail. Well, because it's not that they have to, Erica, but it's kind of odd that they're not. They're looking into who dropped off the car. It was an unknown person, correct? Not, thank you, Nikki. It's not that it was an unknown person. They can't identify the person. That could mean they can't see it clear enough, or that could mean something else. I see Ikmel covered this case a couple of days ago. I didn't even know that. I really don't watch him, though. Sorry, something else had popped up. A mother of 4 was found dead on her doorstep. Murdered. Right here in Alabama. All right. Yarn, you have the footage? Huh? No one, either of them have not said his name. That's what I'm saying. There's something with that. That's what, like, brought me to the case in the first place. Hey, Amzy, that's what brought me to the case in the first place was, one, they wouldn't say his name, and 2, that the keys were in the ignition and they took all the stuff from the husband, but they're not releasing the name. Let me check something. I could tell you why. On the Facebook page, they're already blaming the boyfriend. Not them. On ID page. Investigation Discovery. They're already blaming the boyfriend. No, she wasn't married. She was with the guy. She was with him for 3.5 years. They broke up at the end of 2021 or the latter part of 2021. They don't give an exact day. All right. Flyers. I'm looking through the Facebook again, seeing if I could find something. Oh, let's see what this is. How do you replay something? No. The family had a Q&A Facebook Live. I don't know how to watch it. Oh, okay. They didn't go live. That's why I was like, what the hell? That's why I can't watch it, because it never happened. His name is Brendan Holly. Thank you. Are you sure about that? Somebody tell me I've tried. It may have been an accident. I apologize, Autumn. It may have been an accident. Are you sure that's his name? Because I'm not finding anything. Oh, that's our friend that went missing. Okay. Sorry, you got me all confused. It was pitch black and you see headlights pull up. And then a tall person with a hoodie gets out. Oh, okay. But I did want to say no one is mentioning that we are literally surrounded by water and it wouldn't take much to hide a body. Aha. Natalie, do you have that video? Can you send it to me? I just saw the address. Of course, now I can't find it, but I did see the address. I know it's in Antioch. Of course, now I can't find it. I know I saw it before. She could have made another stop somewhere. Yeah, but the car was brought back. 5'8'9". Trenton Street? Oh, that's where a car was found. And I would agree with you that she could have stopped somewhere, but the time frame, she didn't have enough time. The car was seen at 9:30. The boyfriend said he left at 9, that she left around 9. So that's a half hour to to kill someone, get rid of the body, and bring the car back to where basically her original starting point was. That doesn't make sense. You're not going to do it in all that time. It's just not enough time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's only 30 minutes to stop somewhere, kill someone, and bring the car back. I think the boyfriend's lying. Thank you. Current address, 5439 Bentry Way. Thank you. I knew I saw it. I'm like, I know it's public. Thanks, voices. Oh. All right. This isn't the address. How do I know? I don't think it's the house they showed. That's not the house they showed. Or maybe it is. It's a nice area. No, I don't think that's the house they showed. It's not the same house, right? Yeah, it's not the same house. Five, 4, 6, 7. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, it's right here. Isn't one of these it? Why'd you go to X's home? Normally it's because the ex wanted to get back together. Maybe she said no and he snapped. It's at the end of the street? This one? Yeah, that looks like it. That looks like the house. What? No. I can't. Huh. Alright, hold on. All right. Yeah, this is the house. This is the house. Five, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, that's the house. That is definitely the house. I just lined it up. This whole thing is sketchy. I totally agree. Police car. That's an undercover car. All right, so now what did I say? 54, 57? No, nothing's been used. Undercover was sitting, it was from 2019, but I'm thinking maybe that's the father or related. That's what I'm looking up to, Ruby. No, it wasn't 6'7". I think it was 5'7". All right. Shows 8 residents. Current residents are an Eaton and a Young, according to this. Eaton and Young. I don't know. But it's just not enough time. I don't think the boyfriend's telling the truth about the timeline. God, I'm freezing. There's just not enough time. Leaving at residence, but it happens to be close to his house, which is that's kind of eerie in itself. It was in a residential area very close to the boyfriend's house. It is, hold on, let me open this up. This is the undercover cop I was talking about. This one. Right next door. Yeah, 5467. Thank you, YouTube. It's 5467. Yeah, door's open. Not looking good on the X, but I don't know. I don't think he's telling the truth on the timeline. Yeah, you were right, Ann. I really don't think he's telling the truth on the timeline. You don't have enough time to kill somebody in 30 minutes. Kill them, get rid of the body, drive the car back. It's just not enough time. Unless, I mean, the only way that can work, if he like shot her and threw her in the river and cleaned up. I just don't see the timeline working. I am freezing. Hold on. Oh, I'm freezing out my children. Strangling her, he definitely wouldn't have had enough time. You would never have that amount of time. You couldn't freeze somebody. I mean, you couldn't strangle someone that quick. Not strangle them, get rid of the body, get rid of the belongings, drive their car back. The real question is, did he leave with her at any point? Are they going to find his DNA in the car? Are they going to find, did he have a friend do it? Like, there's so many questions. I really don't think you could murder somebody that quick. I really don't. I just don't think it's possible. His timeline is definitely wrong. I absolutely agree with that. His timeline has to be wrong. It does turn out to be the husband. Maybe he killed her in his home, buried her in the backyard, and drove her. I don't know if he buried her in the backyard. Don't know. Don't know what the motive is. You know, I'm also surprised. This is why I tend to think that maybe, just maybe, his family is connected somehow, because you're not seeing, hey Kay, you're not seeing anything like, hey, her boyfriend was abusive. He was a good guy. He was a bad guy. He was an asshole. He did drugs. He loved her. All they said that it was 3 years, that they were together for like 3 years. That's it. He said that he left at 9. There's video surveillance of her, or not her, her car being dropped off in his neighborhood not far at 9:30. So the timeline just doesn't add up. Thanks, Natalie. The timeline just doesn't add up. Yarn, I ignored. Who cares? Jealous haters. And I don't care that people think I look bad. I can't help the way people look at me or what they want to say. That's why I just ignore it. There's a Marshall Curtis Jones 26 at that address. See, it's just odd because we're all finding different things. Marshall Curtis Jones. Ah. There's a lot of famous musicians from that area, I'll tell you that much. My guess is the Delta? What do you mean the Delta? That's what, hey Clarissa, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you can do all that in 30 minutes and be back at the place you started. I don't see it possible. I think it's not enough time. If that's his name, I'm not pulling up anything on him. He's got nothing on Google. Oh. They didn't say all of it. They just said a bunch of bags plus a vacuum cleaner. And they haven't made an update since. So I'm assuming they're waiting on test results. Now, if he killed her in the house and brought her somewhere, that's possible. But the timeline, his timeline, thank you, YouTube, his timeline doesn't add up. I don't believe he last saw her at 9 o'clock. If he placed a car there, it'd be on foot after dropping a car off. Yeah, but he could have been picked up. That's why I say I think it was a camera that got him. The most recent tenant is Curtis Marshall. Curtis. Oh. All right. Oh my God. Now that's funny. It's not funny. It's kind of weird. So, oh wait, I'm wrong. I thought there's a Curtis Marshall and it said Carpenter Turner Construction Company. And I was thinking that was, what's his name? Don Wells, but that was Tucker. Sorry. Why the vacuum if he cleaned anything up? Yeah, the only Curtis Marshall I'm finding is in Anatoc, Tennessee. Oh, I'm getting tired. I looked that up, Curtis Jones Marshall. It came out, didn't come up. All right. If that's him, he's 26. He was born sometime, around 1996. I have his phone number. Possible relatives include Marshall Jones, Betty Jones, Bill Jones, Brent Jones, Catherine Jones, Gracie Young. Most recently reported address as of December 2021. Yeah, it looks like this might be him. Verified on January 13th of 2022. So yeah, this is him. Let me highlight that. There's no record on him. That's right, Autumn. I'm actually shutting down in a minute. I'm getting really tired. I know. All of a sudden, I got really tired. It's been a long day. I think I had like 2 hours sleep last night. Yeah, it's all I could find. Can you not get tired? I'm telling you, I'm exhausted. I had to be up at 8 to drive Sage to work. Then I came back home. I laid down for like an hour. The dog wouldn't let me sleep. Then I had to go to a party. And then I was running around with a friend. Then I came home, cooked dinner for the kids. I'm tired. Tomorrow I got to be up early, wrap up some candles. There's a George Marshall that's a registered sex offender. Yep, that's it. Another thing I want to check, hold on. Alright, I wanted to make sure before I said anything if there was an update in Serenity's case. There hasn't been an update since I talked about it Friday night. Everything is from 2 or 3 days ago. So, not missing anything there. Alright, but I am going to get off. I want to go to bed. Because I'm tired. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. And I will see you guys later. I will see you tomorrow. I'm focusing on candles tomorrow, so I don't know when I'll be live. And I got a couple of other things to do. But I'm with candles tomorrow. So, don't forget, order your Valentine's Day candles. I am off to bed. Yeah, I'm going to bed. The timeline is definitely a lie. I agree with that. But the few things I want you guys to think about, walk away from this live thinking about this. 1, the timeline is bullshit. 2, why aren't they releasing the ex-boyfriend's name? Even though we know it already. 3, why isn't the ex-boyfriend helping the family? And 4, I forgot. We'll stick with 3. So, that's how tired I am. Alright, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. And peace out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Go to intrepidcandlecompany.com. I also updated about 50 cents. I was wondering why certain scents never sold. Well, probably because they weren't on the website. So I didn't realize that so many scents weren't up there. So now you have like 160 to choose from because I'm trying to wean down. For someone that was trying to wean down, somehow I had a lot more. But a lot of them, I only have enough to make like 2 or 3 candles. So you'll see them fading out. Yeah, why so secret? I agree. So with that said, have a wonderful night, guys. I am seriously taking off my makeup, putting my hair up, changing in my PJs, and get my ass to bed. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Peace. And thank you, guys.